March the 29th. I'm really not interested in sharing with the employees of the Justice Department right now a lot of things because they are aware of it and they pretty much condone it with Sonia Latrice Whiteside Robinson. They're going to be held accountable for the positions that they held and what they allowed to exist in the future. Every single one of them. So I'm not really concerned about them. But what I would like to share with the civilians, you guys, is that they are aware of her torture. And she's been tortured by them. And I would like to present this to you guys by them because my study in psychology have presented where people have certain tendencies and they want to be caught for doing what they don't want to do because sometimes people get a habit presented and they can't do anything to break certain habits. If you're familiar with a lot of my speeches, I once spoke about a habit of purposely trying to practice being hurt because of two friends of mine that were murdered when we were teenagers. We were 17, all three of us. Two of them was murdered. And because they was murdered and we were so close, we used to live on the same street. One stayed 4 houses one direction, the other one stayed 4 houses the other direction. And because I felt as if that I needed to mourn, I purposely indulged in mourning, crying and stuff about it every night. And after like weeks of it, purposely doing it, I couldn't stop it because I purposely tried to sway my emotions to be upset. And those type of subliminal controls can be addictive, just like I guess anything else. As humans or living species, we, I guess, easily can get addicted to certain things. I'm sorry. And based on her illnesses or addictions that she possibly are practicing, based on the bureaus, the Justice Department, and a lot of the police departments in the state of Michigan that allow her to or persuade her to indulge in these activities that's not healthy, that's actually harmful for any human, but they allow her because she deals with psychological issues, schizophrenia disorder, and which these personnel pillars, if you may, are aware of these mental disorders, and because of their own greed and selfish behaviors, they allow her to participate in these events. However, what I wanted to present to you is that I believe that she wants to be helped. And it's a lot of different signs which we're going to be able in the future to discuss it, because as humans we're going to continue on trying to work on being better, which means we're going to continue to work on the psychological aspects of being a human, and getting better mentally. And that's just something that we gonna do forever. That's not something that we not gonna ever stop doing. We ain't gonna never stop trying to improve the psychological ability to get better as humans when it comes to mental health or any other psychological disorders that humans become addictive to. So because of my studies in psychology and college, of course, that I have a background in psychology. And one of the things that I've noticed about her behaviors is that it resembles people who want help but just don't know how to get it. Like a lot of people that commit crimes, after they do it so many times and not get caught, they try to leave calling clues so you can catch them, because they feel as if you're not going to be able to catch them. And as humans, it's just a psychological thing as well. We all want to do good. It's not a natural sense for us to do bad. So deep down, we always want to do good. So because we want to do good, people that does bad things want to be normal, just like everybody else. When you watch the villain movies and the cartoons, you don't go for the bad guy, you rooting for the good guy. That's just a human trait that we have, and I like to say a living thing, because with animals, you don't see animals doing each other really maliciously, unless it's for feeding purposes. But generally, you will see animals that of the same species, they very kind to one another majority of the time. However, back to the human sense, the cognitive thinking of a human, through that ability as a human to be humane, we want to do the right thing. So I've noticed some characteristics in her, that she do things that she want to get caught. But if she would have been anybody else, what I mean by that, because she works for the Bureau of the Justice Department in Detroit, Michigan, they kind of wipe her slate and clean up her dirt and don't let it be presented in the state of Michigan, all through the state of Michigan. It ain't just Detroit. It's also Redford, Michigan, Livonia, Michigan, Canton, Michigan, Romulus, Michigan, and other parts of Michigan that I don't know about it, that generally protects what she does when she do things to wipe her wrongdoings away because of the connection and the networks that she do. But don't forget, this is a person that has mental illness, so she's very dangerous, because the things that they allow her to get away with is life threatening, and a lot of them have happened to me, which a lot of these precincts and judges gonna pay for what they done and allow her to do to me. But that's another thing for a different time. I just wanted to present facts that resemble what she projects, and what I've noticed through my study of psychology of people who want to get caught. But again, I'm sharing with you civilians that she want to be caught, but they won't allow her to, because they benefit, and the people who's connected have broken the law and done things, because see, it's a domino effect, and they trying to prevent the dominoes from falling on one another. But through physics. Another study, scientific term and scientific procedures. No, sequence of events. That's the perfect word. Sequence. Scientific sequence. They're not gonna be able to stop it. Talk to y'all later.